Good afternoon, chess enthusiasts. In today's video, we are playing another 10-minute game against Jap Master, rated 2252, so obviously a very strong player. So the game started, by the way, with c4, c6, takes. Is now called the exchange variation of the Slav Defense. and yeah, we are going to play knight c3, develop our knight. We're going to put the bishop out to 4 to get this guy out as well. Then we'll play e3, bishop d3, etc. So he plays a quick queen b6 here. Which is interesting. Here I have to think about what we need to do here. There's definitely a good response to this because I've seen this move before. I just trying to remember what to do. Is it rook b1? Possibly. Is it knight a4? But then there's queen b4, so that doesn't look very good. Queen d2 is an option. If queen d2, then knight e4 takes. Certainly an option. We will go with queen d2 for now. So he plays knight c6, pressuring the pawn on e3 and pressuring the pawn on d4. Now I'm thinking knight f3, or should I play e3? I don't want to play knight f3 because what if he plays knight e4? In that case, if I take, he takes, he's going to be hitting the knight on f3. So I don't want that scenario to happen. For that reason, I might just play e3 here. It's kind of hard to see my face because I'm sitting behind the light here. So I apologize for that. Okay, so bishop f5. So he's stopping me from playing bishop d3 because then he'll take up on b2. That's understandable. He's certainly playing some tricky moves here. Now might not be a bad time to play knight f3 to get this knight out of here. Or we could even play knight b5 with this threat. But after rook c8, don't think I have anything. So let's play this move first. Knight f3. Get these pieces out first. So now he wants to play bishop b4, obviously, to try to pin this knight. And I think we need to stop that move. Because after, let's just say I play bishop b2, bishop b4 comes. I castle and he'll play knight e4. And that will be quite problematic. So let's stop this idea from happening to begin with. But then there's also possibility of knight a5, knight b3. This position is starting to look a little difficult for me, actually. Not certain if I played exactly the correct moves here. Maybe possibly after knight a5, I could play rook d1. So if knight b3, then I move the queen somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. So he plays that. Should I play b4 now? Stop this knight a5 idea. And if he plays a5, then I play b5. Played bishop e2 because I don't want to fall behind in development at the same time. I want to keep developing my pieces. I'm gonna turn this camera off because it's kind of hard to see me anyway, and it's blocking the clock. So yeah, it's kind of after b4. Maybe he'll just castle and then maybe he'll play a5, and then after b5 he'll play a4, and then he has knight a5 and knight b3 as a plan. Kind of want to prevent that idea. I think now I can just castle. Maybe play something like knight here next. Try to win this bishop. Yep, I knew sooner or later that move was gonna come on the board. I do have an interesting idea to consider here. I can play knight a4. If then knight b3, then I take the queen. He takes my queen. I take the rook. He takes my rook. I take, he takes. We do a bunch of trades. Otherwise, he's getting into b3 and I have to play a passive move to stop this, I think. I think I need to play active defense here. So knight a4, knight b3. I take the queen. He takes my queen. I take his knight. He takes back, and he's got doubled pawns I can play against. That's one idea. Either way, I think this is the most active way to play this. Pretty convinced that he has to go for knight b3 now, because otherwise, oh, he could just play queen d8. I didn't really consider that move too much. That is true. Bishop d1, and there's this move. Hmm. Maybe rook here. There's always a threat of bishop here. Queen c3, rook c8. Bishop d1, knight e4. Maybe queen e2 or something like that. I don't know. I think bishop d1 must be the way to go here, though. But then now knight c4 is a problem. This move was really a inaccuracy. Looking back at it, I think I definitely should not have played knight a4. I really didn't even consider queen d8 for whatever reason. I'm thinking now I play queen e2. I might play b3 next move to drive the bishop or the knight out of c4. But then there's knight takes a3. That's another problem then. Maybe knight e4, e5 next. It's a good move, challenging this guy. He might play bishop d6 to stop that idea, maybe. I definitely should be trading, looking to trade pieces here as much as possible. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start thinking about some trades like this one. So takes, rook takes, knight will come back to c3. If he plays this, I don't have no choice but to give up the bishop pair. I'm definitely getting outplayed a little bit, there's no doubt, but hopefully we can maintain equality here shortly. Get some equality in the position. He just took, okay, it's fine. We'll take with this. Okay, so he wants to challenge the bishop. That's understandable as well. I will draw this bishop back. This I need to move this bishop so I can challenge the c file. If he's gonna offer me this trade, I'll happily trade anything right now. I think I need to somehow get control of this place, this square, C1, so I can challenge this rook and start trading off some more pieces. If I can trade off the rook, also I have this idea of playing queen b5 now as well, by the way. If I can trade off the pieces, that'd be good. But I need to make sure that he doesn't get into c2 though. Say like if I play, I don't know, he just plays king h8 or something. I play queen b5, he takes, I take, he plays rook c2. I have a hard time defending b2 because this bishop is going to be annoying. So I need to put some rook on c1 maybe first. I have a feeling he might play queen a5 though. And just attack this bishop and push me back this way or something. So he gives me the opportunity to trade. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm happy to trade. I will welcome all types of trades here. Now I'm going to trade the rooks off, and then hopefully that will be a even position. For example, if I just take, he takes, I play here, takes, and play rook bishop here, or something like that, or bishop here and bishop d3, trade off the bishops. Something like that will give me total equality in this position, I believe. I welcome all trades right now. All these trades will definitely make things easy for me. And the game is headed towards a draw. Now queen c3 takes. I think it's enough to draw. All my pawns are on dark squares, so I should be okay. Mm, let's break through here on this side of the board. I think he will probably take, so then I'll take this again. If he doesn't, we'll just give him an isolated pawn on this square, and that'll be good for us. He wants to play for the win. Okay, let's see it. Aggressive spirit. Pretty sure we can hold a draw, but you never know. Bishops of same color is not always a draw. He'll probably take with the bishop or the king. Either way, I'm going to play this move, this move. Try to come back here with the bishop, maybe. I think he's trying to get the king into c4, though. That's his main objective here. Hmm. At this point, it's just a matter of making sure that the king doesn't get too active somehow. That's the main thing. I might play the move g4 next. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just trying to put as much pressure on him as I can. I'm gonna come up with this guy now. Maybe. So he wants to go in this square. Play king f4, c4. He can't really play king c4. So I can just take this with check and I win that. Let's go after this guy. Let's get aggressive here. That was a nice move. Uh, grab this. Maybe he'll play king f5 here. I don't know. Maybe he'll play this actually. That makes a lot more sense. King g2 might be an issue for me now because. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm fine though. I think I'm just in time. I didn't really calculate this, but I feel like I'm fast enough. He still has to take this, move the king out of the way. There's a lot going on here. So now I just pushing the pawn, I guess. I will win his bishop now. Just need to make sure that I can protect one of these pawns, then I have some winning chances. Mm, I think I can win this, I would imagine. Because now he has to start backing off, right? Now I just push the pawn. I just can't see how he's going to be able to win. Yeah, so I'm happy with the technique that we used at the end game here to win this same color bishop, which are usually very tricky. A lot of times they're very tricky. Let's go over this real quick and see what we could have done differently. So all this is pretty normal stuff. Okay, so against this queen b6, I played queen d2, but e3 is the most common. So sacrificing this pawn, check. Just playing this like a gambit. Interesting. I don't know if I like that really. Queen c2, queen d2 are all fine. Okay, queen d2. 3. So now knight e2 was recommended. Knight f3 is fine probably. Yeah, because of knight e4, knight takes, knight e5. So let's just see how that would have played out. Had he played that, I would have played like this probably. He would have played this. So now he has this threat. So I need to play here. Then here, he's getting a lot of pressure for sure. Lots of pressure on white. Yeah, this is definitely not fun to play. Would not have enjoyed this too much. Okay, good to know. Queen c2 here. What if he just takes that? I have knight b5. Check. Bishop here. It's queen g4. For queen c2, he can't really play queen takes d4 effectively, it seems like. Because of this move. But he could play this. Now he's trying to take this pawn. Play here. Check. Bishop d2. Knight takes. It's pretty sharp stuff right here. This is kind of a gambit line as well. White's down a pawn now. In any case, let's go back to the game. So yeah, all this happened. 3. Bishop e2. Castles here. That was the right idea, to go for knight a4. Queen d8 is correct. Then bishop d1. Queen d1 would have been a little bit better, apparently. Knight c4, queen e2. Then I played knight e5, trying to trade the pieces because he had a lot of active pieces. So let's get rid of them. This knight on c4 is the most active, so I started trying to get rid of those. Again, if I can trade pieces off, then why not in this kind of position? To try to untangle myself because my bishop is awkwardly placed. Although computer likes this move more. Took a4. Here, rook a to c1. d2. Again, offering the trades. Again, I was very happy when he played bishop d6. I was like, okay, yeah, let's trade the bishops off. Let's trade the rooks off. Here, I took a slight concession of my position by queen c3, but I think it's very difficult to actually win after that move still. I didn't have to play queen c3 by any means. Like, I could have played any move and just been fine, but I knew that after queen c3 that I could hold that draw. It's pretty confident. Yeah, the c4 move is definitely key to try to break open the center, which also is, those principles still apply in the end game as well. So here he started getting real aggressive and tried to something going here, and then I just activated my king. Should he have done instead here? Bishop c4. Let me take the pawn and then place king e4 to activate the king that way. Yeah, that makes sense. So now I'm just winning. And he's just way too slow to try to do anything here. Yeah, and he just can't stop pawn in time. My king is way too close, and that was it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game as well. Leave in the comments what you think, where you think I might have gone wrong. And yep, we'll catch you guys in my next video.